Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors and the West All-Stars.
5 minutes.
It'll be the West All-Stars off the tip. James with the ball. Picked up by James. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. He drops it from range.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now, here is James. From deep. Doncic grabs the miss. Pass to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Back to James. Here's Duncan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
O'Neal misses. Pass to Curry. Launches the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Here's Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Off target from outside. The West All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. That one's good from the corner. Curry's got 5.
The only time Curry gets a little breathing room is on the break. And he's loving that one.
Poke loose. Down low. Back to O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's James with the jam.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Now here's Doncic. And a deep three from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. And James puts up a deep three. Bryant outside. Second chance effort. Doesn't go that time. Now the West All-Stars take it the other way. Stepped on the line.
Oh, why would I do that?
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
I completely meant to do a step back, but I meant to be in front of the three-point line. Wow, that was way off the mark.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by George.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simmons, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Garnett. Fires for three. That one is off. Now the West All-Stars take it the other way. George for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Here's Garnett, and he can't answer back with a three-pointer offline. Here's Simmons, and he gets that one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A nice shot by Brown.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Simmons.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And so it's the West All-Stars closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, give me your thoughts on the West All-Stars performance here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, shit. I'm doing picture
Lillard with the ball. And they call the 8-second violation.
No,
Too much time getting it up court.
I couldn't see my picture.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Too small.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past. He said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And, guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. No good from the wing. Here's Duncan. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8.
Hold on. Camera. Here, let's try that one.
8 seconds.
That'll work.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than
Right
that.
on top of it.
Pass to George. Over James. And here's Doncic outside.
Ooh!
Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That's much better.
Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game. From deep.
How the hell that's setting like that?
Iverson can't hit. Here we go, one-on-one. Antetokounmpo for 3. LeBron with the rebound. O'Neal inside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Did you say something
And just
about
totally
three-point
relentless,
shot?
only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Doncic outside. No good there with a step-back J.
So much better.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Over to the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Nash.
Sneaky little devil.
Knocks down the long J.
3 points. You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
James. They retain possession.
Booyah!
Fades away and sinks a tough shot. James has got 6 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Duncan.
Oh.
Over on Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by Duncan.
Whoa.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic
Whoa.
for Duncan. And he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
By Lillard, no good.
Come on, Danny.
Here's Nash. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Snaps
Ooh.
away.
Hell no,
Here's
you
Duncan.
not just get it back.
Here's Nash.
Oh, you
It's
slippery
good.
little snake.
Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 5 points in the game.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Yep, that one goes.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Back to Bryant. James with a steal. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
That's 10.
Oh, shit.
And he's
Take
all
my
alone.
pocket.
Here's Iverson to the middle.
Ciao.
Here's Duncan. And he drops it in from the low post.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Back to Gobert. Fades.
Ooh, see that?
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No.
Little razzle
Did I
dazzle
enjoy
for
seeing
dazzle.
it? Yes, I
Oh,
From
baby.
downtown. You get it again.
Oh.
Here's O'Neal.
Oh,
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Nash. Here's Duncan.
Oh.
Hangs in the air.
Oh,
And he
man.
lays it in. Give him 8.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Paul shot is off. And so it's the West All-Stars. Up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc to the opposition. Back after this.
It's only like,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard,
Yeah,
the
that
second
means
half
we-
begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback,
I don't wanna
one
jinx
side
it.
trying to protect their lead.
I don't want to jinx it. Not that big of a lead. I could be so screwed here in a minute. Come on. Let's go, bitch!
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Distance.
The 3 from Curry. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 8.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down.
Game break. Hold up. I'm going to zoom it out a little bit. Hold on. Actually, let's try that view. Yeah, let's try that view.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
There you go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Curry from deep three-point
Oh,
line.
that's way off.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. James outside. To the paint. Back to O'Neal. Over on Antetokounmpo. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Duncan. Covered by Jokic. And the whistle blows.
I think I might like this
basket
game
counts.
better. What do you think?
Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Here's McGrady. And they get it back. James, right side. Over Jokic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, the defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Curry's shot is off.
I gotta get used to this camera angle.
Pass to Duncan.
Count
it. Good. 13 points in the game.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Oh, yeah.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
And here's Curry for three. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And whoopings. The booty.
Here's O'Neal. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And a deep three from Curry. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. From deep three-point range. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. Jacks up a three. That's good. That's now his
He just
seventh
did the
field goal in
99.
15 tries.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Curry's got 23 points. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Lillard outside. The three. And Stephen Curry again. 26 points for him.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And out of bounds. The West All-Stars
Okay, so
will have
this
it.
one you can actually see everything. I like this.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Knocked away.
Ooh.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Brown. Back to Gobert. George for three. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good.
The defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. They get the rebound. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Both teams will make substitutions. From deep, here's Simmons. Pass to Gobert.
Oh.
Here's Yao. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hits the trifecta.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the three or stretch you out from the four spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
And it's out of bounds. Still West All-Stars ball.
Substitution for the 2000s team. Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Shoots over Bryant. Doncic, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Stephen Curry getting it done for the West All-Stars. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Sorry, overtime again?
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. James outside. This one for 3. Doncic, no good. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Duncan. Here's Iverson. Connects from downtown.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Back to Doncic. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Iverson can't hit. Here we go. Here's Doncic. And they're going to
still
count
made
that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Bryant
Kobe Bryant.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Outside Curry.
Oh!
James inside. To the inside. Pass to Iverson. Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, a special move before that shot.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kept alive. Pass to Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Doncic. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer. LeBron with the rebound. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Come on. Come on.
Pass to Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
It's stolen by James.
Damn, you dirty little bitch.
Here's Nowitzki. And the shot is good off the backboard.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Curry's got 28.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Duncan, no good.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Pass to Curry. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. .125 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Nash. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Shot's good by Iverson.
Again and again, rinse and repeat. Nash continues to find the open man.
And here's George. Three-pointer. The kick out. Curry.
Timeout for the 2000s team.
Cheat move. Cheat move. How you going to start out on your side? Traffic's not too bad, huh?
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. James with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. The three from Curry. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Curry's got 31 points.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a three, especially from the corner.
Iverson can't hit. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Pierce. Pass to Duncan. From deep. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it.
That was a hot basketball.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Curry's got 34.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so the West All-Stars take this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw...
You all right there, man? You want to go again? Huh? What do you want to do? You want to do this? Or you want to do something else? Football? You going to bed? Huh. We gonna do what?